Hello, I'm Dave, and I am the world's greatest chef. I know I'm the world's greatest chef because it says so right here. This wouldn't lie to me. World's greatest chef. Today we're cooking fried chicken. Fried chicken is wonderful. I love fried chicken. The first thing you have to know about fried chicken is you have to have the right pan. You have to have a nice pan that's seasoned correctly. It's ready to cook fried chicken in the southern fried chicken way. We have a nice iron skillet we're going to use for fried chicken. I'm going to put that on high. I'm going to take my oil. I'm going to use a good oil. It's not a trans fat oil to fry our chicken with today. But either is fine. That way it both tastes good. I'm going to put enough oil in the pan, not to cover the chicken, but to cover about half the chicken. So we'll flip the chicken over. We're going to cover the whole chicken. Alright, and while the grease heats up, we will get our chicken ready. What we do to get our chicken ready, we have 5 nice sized, good looking chicken breasts. We're going to fry them up. They're going to be wonderful. We're going to put some salt on our chicken. And we're going to put some pepper right on our chicken. A lot of people like to put the spices into the flour. But I don't like to do that because the flour really washes off in the grease and you don't get the spices on the meat. And that's where the spices need to be. Salt and pepper. I put a little onion powder right on the chicken. Onion powder is good. Good flavor. Italian seasoning. Just regular old Italian seasoning. Get it in any grocery store. They're all cheap. Dried herbs. Right onto the chicken. Just spice it up. You put any spices that you like on the chicken before you fry it. It's going to give it all good flavor. And really, if you want to get the spices into the chicken like you need to do this in the mornings and then put the chicken in the refrigerator, in a container in the refrigerator, all day long and let the spices marinate in the chicken. And it will be much better. But this is just a quick dinner. We're going to have chicken, collard greens, and mixed beans and rice for dinner. Oh, that sounds good. Yes, it does. You know what sounds good, Tracy? Pepper, like the pepper, some salt, more salt. All right. Then we have the chicken all spiced up and ready to be floured. Now we're going to put flour on the chicken. We're going to fry our chicken. We take the flour, just regular flour. Our chicken's all spiced up, put all of our good spices on there. We just roll it in the flour one good time. We don't have to use egg and all that kind of stuff and make big ugly crust. We don't care about all that. We're here to eat chicken. I'm not here to eat chicken crust. I like fried chicken. It's very good. Spices and all that. Roll it in the flour. And then after you roll in the flour, you put it in the grease. A lot of people say, well, how do you know when the grease is ready? Put the chicken in. I don't know if you can hear it. We can hear the grease crackling behind me. I put a little water in the grease as I'm heating it up. And as it starts crackling, I know the grease is getting hot. And when the grease stops crackling, I know it's ready. That means it's gotten hot enough to bubble all the water out of the grease. And once all the water's out of the grease, it's hot enough to cook chicken. Alright, we got all chicken floured up. As soon as the grease is hot enough, we're going to put the chicken in there and show you how to fry it. Alright, we're just about finished crackling. As soon as the grease stops crackling, I know that it's hot enough, I'll start adding my chicken. And I'll add it, like I said, not so it's so much covered in grease, just a couple pieces nice and slow. Cook maybe 3 at a time, 2 or 3 pieces at a time, and we'll flip them over. And after I add the chicken, the grease will simmer down. You notice when you first start cooking the chicken, you hear it going. And it's cooking, it's loud, it's cooking, it's frying well. That's how you know when the chicken's done. It start getting quieter, and the chicken get more and more done as the grease stops and settles down some. Okay, now we're about 5 minutes into cooking. We notice some boils start coming out the top. We notice that we can go ahead and flip them over. We got brown on the other side. The best thing about having a seasoned frying pan, you get a seasoned frying pan, your frying pan will not burn your chicken. You can let it sit here and cook for an hour. I don't know. Maybe an hour. Maybe longer than it start burning. But it won't burn readily with a seasoned frying pan. We'll flip it over, fry it a little longer, and we'll check back in. Alright, here we are. It's about another 5 minutes of cooking. We're going to turn them back over again. At every 4 or 5 minutes, we want to flip them, keep them cooking throughout until they're all nice golden brown, until the juice runs clear out of them also. And we'll know they're done. I'll show you when they're done. Whenever they're done, we take them out. You'll see what I'm talking about, how the grease settles down. Alright, we're still frying. We're putting the chicken over one more time. Chicken looking good. Turning golden brown. Frying up like it's supposed to. Still crackling, still popping. Sounding like it's cooking. Chicken will always talk to you when it's cooking. So I'm cooking, I'm cooking. Hollering at you, I'm cooking, I'm cooking. Alright, now that our grease has come down to the minimum roar, our chicken is all golden brown, fried up and nice. It's done. We know it's done because the grease isn't crackling and popping as real loud. It's doing it quietly. It's kind of whispering to it, talking to it, saying, hey, I'm burning your chicken, man. You don't know it, but I'm burning your chicken. Alright, now listen to the grease when the chicken's raw. I'll show you the difference from what we just heard and what we're getting ready to hear. Listen. There's so much it bubbles up. See, that's raw chicken. That's how you know, oh, it's cooking. It's cooking and it's cooking. When it slows down like it just was, then it's ready to come out. Alright, and there's our fried chicken. It's wonderful, it's good, it's delicious, it's juicy. It's spiced up, it tastes like onions and garlic and Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. It's just wonderful. Remember, you cook any meat this way, you can cook cube steak this way, you can pork chop this way. Any piece of chicken you want to cook this way. When it's done, it's done. The grease tells you stop cracking. It's ready to come up. And that's Cooking with Dave. Remember, I am the world's greatest chef. It says right here on my apron.